We've worked really hard with the ABO to make this Hawthorne effect work. And if you ask anybody that's taken the ABO exam, the satisfaction of the ABO exam is not about getting the ABO sticker or getting past the exam. It's the study. Most people you ask, they will say, you know, the exam is fine, it doesn't matter if I'm board certified, but man, did it make me look. I really looked at my stuff, and that made me a better orthodontist. I want us to look at our stuff all the time. And with a digital environment that we have today, we can. And there's a project that we've started, a big group of orthodontists called Orthoscience, which is hopefully allowing us to do that. Henry Schein has been super supportive of this project, and I applaud them for that, because it's for the profession. It's not for products. It's not for stuff. We have advisors all across ortho. Different philosophies, different tools, different ideas about what matters. But these are some of the leading three-dimensional orthodontists right now that are part of the Orthoscience Advisory Board. And I call these ladies and gentlemen pioneers because they will seed this Orthoscience project with the initial cases, so we all have something really cool to start with. But many of these folks have contributed the resources to actually get this project off the ground. And I think that's really awesome. Here's what we've built. This is what Orthoscience looks like. And you'll see this is your home feed, and these are what we call cards. You'll see doctor cards, but most important, you'll see case cards. When you flip into these case cards, this is one from John Graham. We'll call him Michael Bonneville today for demonstration purposes. But you'll be able to see cases that are related to whatever you're looking at. Every case is meticulously tagged, so you can search by areas of interest. And we have a timeline that shows you exactly which tools and when they were used for each case. So now I have the ability to really study these things remotely. And if I want to look at one of my cases relative to John Graham's cases, it's easy. I pull it up and I find my case, and now I have a case comparison. I have a side-by-side understanding of what these two case treatments did. I know what tools were used, I know how long the appliances were on, and I have all that three-dimensional information that I just showed you for Elisa. So I can look and see, oh, he's getting better incisor control. Maybe I want to copy his stuff. Now John and I, we'll call him Michael. We have this intense debate about Bruce Montgomery Tahens here. And now we can share cases. This is all HIPAA-compliant, PHI sensitive. But sometimes I just want a group. I just want to talk to my residents, or I just want to talk to my alumni. I can create a group. Every case that's on here, if I want to tuck it into my little folder, so I can just collect all the cool Class 2 cases, I save it to my board, and I can have unlimited amounts of these. I can put anything I want on a board, cases, tools, whatever. Doctors, I can just save all my cool doctors. What this allows me to do is put information into an organized place that's digital, and I can share this with the world, or I can share it with a small group. So I can make this private and just keep it within my office if I want to try and teach my staff with this. Wonderful. All the notifications that I need on everything that I'm following, cases that are interesting to me, I always get those notifications. So it's almost like a LinkedIn turned up to our specialty. Talk about a Rolodex. Now these are all updated constantly by all of us. So that AAO directory that we're so used to, now we have a lot more information on our doctors, and it's constantly updated. And not only can I follow the cases of those doctors, I can see their toolbox. So I can see what they're using and why. And the tools are really important. This is an online AAO exhibit hall, open every day. When you look at a tool, it's not only going to give you information about the tool, so you'll be able to see exactly what's happening with that appliance, you can see where it was used. So you can get right to the guts of how these tools are used in our specialty. And we think that's very exciting because I want to use stuff that works. I want to use stuff that my trusted colleagues know works. And we've been working really hard on this. We have, like I said, a lot of really great people involved. I would love everybody's help, but we think you're really going to like what we've put together, and we're excited to show it to you down the road. For now, we would love all of you to think about cases in a way that allows deep intervention, allows really deep study. So let's say you really liked Elisa and you wanted to jump into her case. Again, you have all this ability in her case detail to see all the things that we just showed you. Here's what an anterior cranial base superimposition looks like with T1 and T2 mandibles. You'll notice that the glenoid fossa didn't change much in this case. If we look at that case a la Bjork superimposition, you can appreciate for Lisa how much mandibular growth happened. I want us to think about cases like this and learn from each other with cases like this. And we think it's just such a powerful visual tool that goes over and above looking at cephalometric values. Isolated maxillas, both maxilla and mandible together. We're not building this because we think we have the coolest stuff. We're building this because we think it needs to exist. And we also think it needs to be built by orthodontists. So it is a group project. Everybody is welcome to be involved. For now, simply get to our website, orthoscience.com, click on Join Us, and you'll be right in line to be one of our beta testers. And we need really brave minds. This is not for the weak at heart. This is putting the truth out on the table. So we really appreciate your guys' confidence in it. How we're communicating with each other and with our patients is changing every day, and it's going to get faster and more crucial to be on top of this digital exchange. And I want you to think of what you're doing in your practice and start thinking of these little devices that everybody carries around. They're mini TV studios for content digestion and content creation, and think about what that's going to mean for the future of your practice. What's really important to me is that the voice you have in your pocket on your phone, that you use it. I don't want this to orthodontics to be about the guys that are standing on stage yesterday and today. We can talk all we want, but it's your voices that are more important, or equally important at the least. If we're showing things up here, I want you to be able to get to them, because that's where you can make your decisions to make you better at what you do. Don't take our word for it. Go in and look and make the best decisions for you. It's all coming to your phone. So if there's anything you saw over the last 2 days, in the future, you'll know you'll be able to go back to your room or in the elevator ride up and say, I want to look at that case that John showed, because I'm curious to see what did that incisor do? How long did he use that rubber band? What's the wire sequence? Maybe I'll try that. And the cool thing is when you see things that you like and you want instant access to it, it's going to be a friction-free system. You'll be able to say, hey, Mr. HSO rep, I want you at my office next Tuesday. Come show me this, because I saw this case. And if you want to buy it, great. You just click and you buy it. And if you want to buy my toolbox or John Graham's toolbox, you can buy our whole toolbox. These clickers on steroids are the future of our professional lives. So we need to embrace them collectively. I really appreciate your time this morning. We hope you have a good rest of the Saturday. Thank you.